Chosen one, you did not arrive here by accident. Your soul has walked many roads, worn many names, and learned sacred lessons long before this lifetime began. What feels familiar now is not coincidence, but remembrance. The echoes you sense are messages rising from former lives, guiding you toward alignment, courage, and purpose. Every trial you survived refined your spirit. Every gift you carry was earned across time. Today, those memories awaken not to trap you in the past, but to activate your divine path. This moment is convergence, where wisdom returns, power aligns, and destiny responds to your readiness. Chosen one, the reason certain experiences repeat in your life is not coincidence, punishment, or bad luck. It is recognition. Your soul remembers what your mind is still learning. Across lifetimes, you agreed to master specific lessons, and until they are integrated, they echo forward. You may notice familiar emotional landscapes appearing again and again. Feeling overlooked, being called into leadership, carrying responsibility too early, or being placed in situations where others depend on your strength. These patterns are soul signatures. They appear because you are strong enough now to see them clearly. When you feel an intense reaction to certain people or situations, that intensity is often memory rather than emotion alone. Your soul has encountered similar dynamics before. A stranger may feel immediately familiar, or a situation may feel heavy before anything even happens. This is not imagination. It is your inner awareness recognizing a pattern that once shaped you. The purpose of this recognition is not to relieve pain, but to complete what was once left unfinished. In earlier lifetimes, lessons may have been interrupted by fear, duty, betrayal, or survival. Perhaps you silenced your voice when you were meant to speak, or carried others while neglecting yourself. Perhaps you led but doubted, loved but abandoned yourself, or sacrificed truth for safety. Those choices were understandable then, but now you are no longer meant to repeat them unconsciously. Recognition gives you power. The moment you see the pattern, it loses control over you. You may wonder why life seems to test you in familiar ways, even when you have grown. It is because growth alone is not completion. Wisdom must be embodied. The soul seeks resolution, not avoidance. When the same type of challenge returns, it is asking a different question than before. Will you respond with awareness instead of instinct? Will you choose alignment instead of survival? This is how karmic cycles dissolve, not through struggle, but through conscious response. As you recognize these repeating themes, something shifts internally. You stop asking, "Why does this keep happening to me?" and begin asking, "What is this here to awaken in me?" That question changes everything. It transforms resistance into clarity. The pattern becomes a teacher rather than a burden. You no longer feel trapped by your story. You become the author rewriting it. There is also compassion in this recognition. You begin to understand yourself more deeply. You realize that certain fears, strengths, and sensitivities did not form randomly. They were shaped across time. This understanding softens self-judgment and replaces it with self-respect. You stop seeing yourself as broken and start seeing yourself as experienced. Your soul is not confused, it is seasoned. When patterns are recognized, they no longer need to shout. Life becomes quieter, clearer. Decisions feel less forced, because you are no longer reacting from old scripts. Instead, you act from awareness. This is mastery, not control over life, but harmony with it. The same situation that once drained you now becomes a doorway to empowerment. Chosen one. Recognition is the first sacred step on your divine path. It is the moment you remember who you have always been beneath the layers of time. When you see the pattern, you reclaim authority over it. And when authority returns, destiny begins to move in your favor. Chosen one. There are abilities within you that feel natural, almost effortless, as if you were born knowing how to use them. This is not talent formed only in this lifetime. These are ancient skills, refined through experience across many incarnations, now reawakening because the moment demands them. When you speak and others listen, when you sense truth without proof, when your presence alone brings calm or disruption, that is memory expressing itself through you. You may have noticed that certain roles find you without effort. You are placed in positions of guidance, protection, healing, or creation even, when you did not seek them. This happens because your soul already knows how to hold these responsibilities. In past lives, you practice them repeatedly. The world recognizes what your mind may still question. This is why others see strength in you before you fully acknowledge it yourself. Activation of these gifts often begins quietly. It may start as intuition you cannot explain, a deep knowing that arrives without logic. It may appear as an urge to teach, to write, to lead, to restore balance, or to speak truth even when it feels risky. At first, you might resist it, thinking it is too much, too heavy, or too unrealistic. That resistance is not weakness. It is the mind adjusting to power it, once carried but temporarily forgot. As these ancient gifts resurface, doubt often follows. You may ask yourself who you think you are to step into such authority. This doubt is not yours alone. It is inherited from lifetimes where power brought consequences, visibility brought danger, or wisdom invited opposition. Your soul remembers both the gift and the cost, but this lifetime is different. You are activating these abilities in a time where they are needed, protected, and meant to be shared. The more you honor these gifts, the stronger they become. Ignoring them creates inattention, while embracing them creates flow. When you trust your insight, it sharpens. When you follow your calling, it expands. These gifts are not meant to overwhelm you. They are meant to serve through you. You are not here to carry the world, but to illuminate a path others forgot how to see. There is also a responsibility that comes with activation. Ancient gifts respond to integrity. They grow when you choose alignment over ego, service over fear. This does not mean self-sacrifice. It means authenticity. When you act from truth, your gifts remain clear. When you act against your inner knowing, they dull. This is not punishment. It is guidance, keeping your power clean and purposeful. You may notice moments where everything clicks, where your words land perfectly, where your actions feel guided rather than forced. These are moments of full activation. In those moments, time feels different. You are not trying to be anything, you simply are. This is your soul operating from memory, not effort. The more you allow these moments, the more they become your natural state. Chosen one, your gifts did not return by accident. They awakened because you are ready to wield them with wisdom rather than fear. You no longer need to hide, shrink, or question what flows through you. These abilities are not borrowed, they are earned. As you accept them fully, you step into alignment with your divine path, and your presence becomes a signal to the world that remembrance has begun. Chosen one, healing in this lifetime is not about fixing something broken within you. It is about completing stories that were once interrupted. Your soul carries memories of choices made under pressure, fear, love, or survival, and those memories surface now as emotional triggers. When something affects you more deeply than it should, when a reaction rises faster than logic, that is not weakness. That is an invitation to heal through awareness rather than repetition. In past lives, you may not have had the freedom to choose differently. Circumstances may have demanded silence when truth wanted to speak, obedience when the soul wanted sovereignty, or sacrifice when balance was needed. Those unresolved moments do not disappear. They wait. They echo forward until a version of you is strong enough to respond consciously. That version is you now. Healing begins the moment you pause instead of reacting. When an old wound is touched, the instinct is to defend, withdraw, overgive, or control. These instincts once kept you safe. Honor them for that. But understand they no longer serve your highest good. This lifetime is not asking you to survive the same way. It is asking you to choose differently with the wisdom you now possess. Every conscious choice you make in a triggering moment rewrites an old ending. When you speak where you once stayed silent, the wound softens. When you walk away where you once chased, the pattern dissolves. When you choose yourself without guilt, you heal not only this version of you, but the soul memory that carried the pain forward. This is multidimensional healing. It ripples backward and forward through your spiritual lineage. You may notice that as you change your responses, certain situations lose their emotional charge. People who once activated you fade, dynamics collapse, and cycles end without conflict. This is not avoidance. It is completion. The lesson has been learned, and the soul no longer needs the classroom. What once felt heavy now feels neutral. That is how you know healing has occurred. There is courage required in conscious choice. It often feels unfamiliar, even uncomfortable, because it breaks agreements your soul made long ago. You may feel guilt for not rescuing, fear for not complying, or doubt for not explaining yourself. These emotions are echoes, not warnings. They rise to be acknowledged and released, not obeyed. Each time you choose alignment over conditioning, you reclaim energy that was locked in the past. Healing also brings clarity. As old wounds dissolve, your intuition becomes sharper, your boundaries clearer, your sense of self more stable. You no longer confuse intensity with connection or obligation with love. You recognize peace as truth. This clarity is not learned, it is remembered. It was always part of you, waiting beneath layers of unhealed experience. Do not rush this process. Healing through conscious choice is gentle but powerful. It unfolds in real time, through daily decisions, honest conversations, and quiet moments where you choose not to abandon yourself. These small choices carry immense spiritual weight. They signal to the universe that the lesson has been integrated and the cycle is complete. Chosen one. This lifetime is your opportunity to heal with awareness instead of endurance. You are not here to relieve pain. You are here to transform it. Each conscious choice you make liberates a part of your soul that once carried weight alone. As healing completes, your divine path becomes clearer, lighter, and more aligned. You are not repeating the past anymore. You are resolving it, and in doing so, you step fully into the freedom your soul has always sought. Chosen one, there is a reason everything in your life seems to be unfolding now, not earlier, not later. Divine timing is not random, and your awakening is not delayed. It is precise. Every lifetime before this one was preparation, not the destination. Skills were developed, strength was earned, discernment was sharpened, and patience was learned. Now all of it converges into this moment, because you are finally aligned enough to walk the path without losing yourself along the way. In earlier lifetimes, you may have been ahead of your time, misunderstood or unsupported. You may have carried truth before others were ready to receive it. That created wounds, hesitation, or a sense of isolation that followed you into this life. Divine timing corrects that. It does not repeat the same conditions. It waits until the environment, the consciousness of the collective, and your inner stability are ready to hold what you bring. You may have felt periods of waiting in this life where nothing seemed to move, where opportunities stalled, or where progress felt slow despite effort. Those pauses were not blocks. They were calibrations. During those times, your soul was aligning with the exact frequency required to fulfill your purpose, without distortion. If things had accelerated earlier, you might have stepped into roles that mirrored past suffering rather than present wisdom. As alignment deepens, you may notice that doors open with less struggle. People appear at the right time. Information arrives exactly when needed. Decisions feel clearer, not rushed. This is not luck. This is resonance. When your inner state matches your divine assignment, the path responds. You no longer force movement. Movement meets you. Trusting divine timing requires surrender, but not passivity. It means taking inspired action while releasing anxiety about outcomes. It means listening to inner guidance, even when logic demands urgency. When something delays, it is often because a final piece is still integrating within you. Divine timing honors readiness over impatience. It protects you from repeating cycles before they are fully healed. You may also notice a sense of urgency now, a feeling that something important is unfolding. This is because alignment creates momentum. When past lives and present awareness synchronize, the soul recognizes the window of opportunity. You are not meant to hesitate anymore. You are meant to move forward with confidence, grounded in everything you have learned across time. Divine timing also ensures sustainability. What unfolds now is meant to last. Relationships formed in alignment are stable. Missions activated in alignment are supported. Paths chosen in alignment do not drain you, they energize you. This is the difference between destiny and struggle. Destiny flows because it is rooted in truth, not force. There may still be challenges ahead, but they will feel different. They will refine rather than exhaust you. They will ask for presence, not sacrifice. You will notice that even obstacles carry guidance, redirecting you rather than blocking you. This is how you know you are walking in harmony with divine timing. Chosen one, your past lives prepared you for this exact season. Nothing was wasted. Nothing was rushed. Now that alignment has been achieved, your path unfolds with purpose and clarity. Trust the rhythm guiding you forward. When you move with divine timing, you move with the universe itself, and what is meant for you cannot miss you.